Hello, Aries. Long time no see. I've been taking some rest because all these planets in retrograde have just drained me. And I'm sure you have been also drained because there's no way the collective cannot be affected by all these planets that have been in retrograde starting about 2 months ago, 3 months ago. So right now we have Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune, Uranus, Pluto, and Chiron in retrograde. And boy, I think everyone is feeling it. So I went ahead and meditated over your cards. This is your spread for your oracles. Let's start. To be honest, confrontation is needed in this situation. Be true to yourself, get straight to the point from which has led you to the current problems and solve it. So, funny thing about this card, because Mercury has gone direct in the last couple of days, if not last week. And Mercury is the planet of communication, so communication should flow easily now for most and clearly, right? It should be effective communication. So Spirit here is asking you to be honest with yourself for first and foremost, and then to be honest with any other person that is involved in a situation with you. Okay? So Uranus is in retrograde, and Uranus in retrograde is going to allow you clearer thinking. So now is the time to reflect, right? Because Jupiter is also in retrograde, and Jupiter is going to make you want to feel a little introverted, a little not social. Some of us are going to feel the past traumas from Pluto's retrograde. Also, Chiron's retrograde. So, we're going to be reflecting and wondering what we can do in our lives to change things around. Also, because of all these retrogrades, this card is giving you the opportunity to take it, to heal, to face your situation, face your problems, okay? Especially with the fact that we're also, for this week, going into a waxing crescent, okay? We're going to start the week off with a waxing crescent in Scorpio, right? So secrets may be coming to light, intense energy, all right? Then we're going to go in from September 22nd through the 24th. The moon's going to be in its first quarter in Capricorn. So what's that going to do? It's going to drive you. It's going to make you reach your goals. So if you have been in a situation where you feel stuck, you haven't been able to reach your goals, you're going to start feeling motivated to do so. Okay? And then by the end of the week, we're going to go into a waxing gibbous moon in Aquarius, which is going to make us go within and become philosophical and force us to ask ourselves, what is my role here? What am I doing? And this is what's going to bring you to that honesty, to that point of you being able to say, okay, now is the time to face what I've been avoiding. Next card is regret. I know that I cannot change the past. And I'm glad you know that, because you cannot change the past. You can only go forward and make better choices. Oh, wow. Move on. Someone is unavailable, a waste of time. It's over. So some of you may be seeking after someone who's not available. And that's not a good idea, because that sets you up for a letdown. That sets you up to feel insignificant, to feel unworthy, and you want to set yourself up for success, not for a letdown. Next card, raise or promotion. Nice. Congratulations, an increase in your abundance flow awaits you. This is a result of your positive focus and willingness to take action based on your divine guidance. Keep up the good work. Again, with the moon being in the first quarter, September 22nd in Capricorn, this is goals being realized, being motivated to reach your goals. So if you get a promotion, if you get a raise, it's from all that hard work that you've been putting in and realizing those goals. So that's really cool energy, right? Next card up is hope. And this is funny because during the waxing crescent in Scorpio, from September 19th through the 21st, the collective, not just you, Aries, but the collective is going to be having hope, faith, especially when facing challenges. Okay, so here we have hope. Here we have the number 17 adding up to an 8. Okay, an eight is recognizing your limitations, of moving past them or staying within their boundaries. It's also an even number. There's balance here. And we're going to be going into Libra season on September 23rd, which is the autumnal equinox, where we're trying to figure out the balance in our lives, trying to make sure that our relationships are reciprocal, that what can we fix that may be out of balance. And this card we're going to save for the end of the reading. So let's go ahead and thank Source, Creator, the universe, and the archangels, the angels, the spirit guides, the ascended masters, and the ancestors for this reading. Lots of intense energy happening right now. Lots of the high priest. Number 5. That jumped out. Things are being done by the book. The keys. Notice 2 keys. More balance. More balance coming in for you, Aries. Oh my goodness. Justice, Libra, talking about balance. And then the Ace of Wands. Wow. That's a great start to a reading here, because it's telling us that, yeah, your goals, you're going to reach them. You're doing things by the book. You want to continue to do things by the book. You want to continue to assess your relationships and assess where their balance needs to be restored. You want to be able to... This is not a coincidence, the way these cards come out. And again, this is why I love tarot. We're talking about Libra and the autumn equinox. The Ace of Wands denotes the autumn. We have the Justice card, which is Libra. We have the High Priest here, which is about doing things the right way, doing things correctly. Okay, this being honest card and this Ace of Wands is about taking a challenging task, okay? And being honest with oneself is very challenging, because it's very easy to give in to illusion or disillusionment, or to give in to what's not real. Okay, and this Justice card is bringing in balance. It's going to force everything to fall into place for you. Okay, so there may be, and I won't be surprised if a Tower card comes out here, because we have, which one is it? Which one of the planets is the one that could throw in a Tower moment? Saturn. Because with Saturn being retrograde, we're going to feel disorderly. We're going to feel undisciplined. If the Tower moment comes in, that forces us to reassess. That forces us to do things the right way. That forces us to say, hey, I haven't been honest with myself. Now I need to start, okay, to see things clearly here with the Uranus retrograde of moving on, because someone is not available. It's a waste of time. It's over. So let's see what else they have for you. Yeah, and here it is. The Six of Swords. More balance. So Aries, for you, this beginning of the week with the moon in Scorpio, that affects the 8th house of sex, of taboo, of things that are not available to us here with this moving on card. Okay, this Six of Swords is bringing in more balance for you. It's amazing how these cards are just, the way this is coming out is just balance, 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 balance is the key here. They want balance. If you're out of balance, you have to regain your balance. You have to look at your relationships, at your situations. Is it reciprocal? Is it fair? Is it even? Because you're willing and you're ready to head toward a more positive place here with the Six of Swords. Eight of Wands, another 8. Page of Swords. And then the Three of Swords. The Page of Swords, Three of Swords, and the Eight of Swords. This Three of Swords is apropos. Why? Because Chiron and Pluto are in retrograde, and they are going to bring up, not allow, bring up the past, bring up traumas, bring up issues that we need to solve. Okay? This Page of Swords is bringing in some truth and some clarity. Again, you know you cannot change the past and you can regret, but you cannot stay in this energy of regret because this energy of regret keeps one stuck. And the whole point of this transition that we're going through now with all these planets in retrograde is about learning and growing, self-expansion, personal growth, especially toward the end of the week from the 23rd to the 26th. In Aquarius, where we become philosophical when it affects our 11th house of community and friendship, where we think about our relationships. So this reading for you, Aries, is all about your relationships and are they in balance? And that's what you need to focus on for this week. This Page of Swords is going to allow you to use logic, to use reason. It's going to expose what's hidden. And that is also that waxing crescent moon in the beginning of the week, from the 19th through the 21st in Scorpio. Secrets. Okay? This Eight of Wands is going to bring in some fresh air. And this is all in the autumn. Notice the Ace of Wands, the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is in the sign of Sagittarius. Okay? And Sagittarius is about spontaneity. This is going to come, an unexpected piece of news that you weren't expecting is going to be coming through for you. Okay? It's going to be an important message. Again, it could be information that you had no idea about, that was secretive information. Secrets. Remember, I keep talking about secrets. Completing unfinished business. Okay? Let's see what... Let's go ahead and clarify this Three of Swords. Oh. The Fool. That was a quick response. Spirit was ready with that. This is the card of Uranus, clear thinking. This is the card of Aquarius. Okay? Perhaps detaching yourself a bit from the situation so that you can think about it is what you need. That pain, that trauma, some of you really need to start some therapy, perhaps talk therapy. If art's your thing, art therapy, perhaps meditations. The Fool card is someone who is naive and ready for adventure. And as you're always ready for an adventure, but in this situation with the energy of these cards, this Fool card in answer to this Three of Swords is you need to detach yourself from the situation for a bit, a little separation from the situation, and then look at it. Look at it from every angle before you make that decision, before you decide and find the courage to be honest. Okay, this is the card. Generosity, number 77. 14 adds up to 5. Okay. Unpredictability, perhaps some discord. Giving from your heart with no strings attached is what is needed now. So, what I see with this card is two things. We have the two sevens, okay? And the sevens are all about challenges and responsibilities and personal development, okay? And here we're talking about giving, and the theme here has been about balance. Has your or are your relationships reciprocal? Giving from your heart with no strings attached is what's needed now. So perhaps this is the lesson that needs to be learned, Aries. Because there are some of you out there that give expecting to get. Now, that's very different from a relationship being organically reciprocal. Okay? Very different. Because if I do something for you, let's say you call on me to help you with a cleansing. I'm going to help you with the cleansing. I'm not going to expect anything in return. But if I offer my cleansings and I offer to do something for you, and then I expect you to do for me, that's two different things. Perhaps you need to learn how to give without expecting. That's where you have to figure out the thin line of balance, of reciprocity. So with that, I'm going to leave you, Aries. I'll see you next week. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Give the video a like if it resonates and share it and leave a comment. Bye-bye. Godspeed.